ακούσουμε τώρα το μήνυμα της Επιτρόπου της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης, της κυρίας Ντούμπραβκα, Σούιτσα.
Dear Prime Minister Mitsotakis, dear ministers, dear representatives from the research community and market participants, dear guests, thank you for inviting me to speak at the conference today. Let me first congratulate on your whole of society event, Demographic 2025. You bring together stakeholders from all areas to discuss challenges and opportunities for the economy, for the society, and for Greece. We really need to keep our awareness on demography, and it is one of the major challenges for all societies in Europe and beyond. A healthy demographic development is important for the sustainability and competitiveness of our societies. If we were able to revert demographic decline today, we would still need several decades to see the effects, for example, in the labor market. This proves that it is rightly an urgency and a priority at national level. There are two main demographic trends, as you know, longer lives and lower birth rates. At the Commission, we have carefully studied them and presented recommendations 2 years ago. On the first one, our assumption is that increased longevity is a welcome development. Grandparents, for example, can spend more time with their grandchildren. However, structurally, the future of long-term care will require more resources. That is why we have presented a European care strategy to ensure sustainable, high-quality care. On the second trend, the fertility gap, we must ensure that conditions allow people to have the number of children they want. One important element here is quality childcare, so that having children and pursuing a career is not an either-or. We know it is very challenging in smaller or remote places, but it is indispensable. We also need to look at the labor market, apart from the long-term challenge of adjusting the national pension systems. To actively counter labor shortage, we need to invest more into skills development. As a top priority of our first 100 days of the new Commission, we have proposed the Union of Skills. One crucial element is to improve the performance of school children in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the so-called STEM subjects. And finally, fighting brain drain. It is an issue in several countries, such as my own. I applaud the Rebrain Greece initiative, where you are connecting talents with leading enterprises. All this shows the need for coordinated action like your event today, and I'm glad you are bringing all major players to the table to discuss. I wish you a successful and inspiring conference. Thank you and all the best.
Ευχαριστούμε την Ευρωπαία Επίτροπο, την κυρία Σούιτσα.